Oh, no wonder you had me watch. Oh, look at that! I didn't know there were African American people complicit in this. Oh, look at that! Right? I never thought of it. Of course, right? They brought an African American psychiatrist to explain away, the George Zimmermans of the world by giving it. He has like a mental illness, is what I mean. He has different kinds of disorders. Look at that. Instead of just saying, well, geez, from a psychologist's point, here's what a psychologically awake person who's not a psychiatrist. It never dawned on me. Right? I guess there are. Yeah, there's African American psychiatrists. I've never met one. But all right, let me tell you something. What a person who's psychologically awake would say, as opposed to this. He's diagnosing the guy, George Zimmerman. What it is okay. The whole thing with a person like that is, first of all, like, in other words, okay. He's okay. It's someone who apparently, that is, he saw someone walking in the rain. We know people like that. His mental architecture is programmed by, like, movies and TV. It's a kid. He's not white and he has a hood on. It's an African American kid in a hood in the rain. So right off the bat, he's like, oh, like, this could be, trouble or whatever. That's how he thinks. But wait a minute, that's not the part of it. The fact that he's someone who likes to go into action. And maybe, subconsciously, like, there'll be an opportunity to, like, manhandle an African American person. Like, he likes that kind of thing. Why are you banging?
Quicker, because that water is actually part of this sociopathic personality, the flame being the stress that he's under.
And we see him appear differently. One time's clean shaven, very heavy, now beard. I mean, are the physical changes, does that tell us anything?
Absolutely. This is someone who is like a chameleon, changing personality, because he does not have any essence inside of himself, nothing real.
I'm going to have to leave it there. Jeff Gardia, thank you for your time.
Yes.
Thank you for being with us. And thank you for...
He gave, like, a deep interpretation this time. At least he called him a sociopathic personality. But he didn't expect... No, I mean... At least, but he could have just spoken about that. We haven't gotten... I can't believe... So among there are African American psychiatrists playing that game, too. That's fucking amazing. Okay, right, do you know the kind of mentality you have to do what he did, that guy? I mean, I'm saying the fact that he called in the fact that he called the dispatcher, right? I mean, it's because he has stereotypes about black people in his mind, obviously, because there's someone walking in the rain. He sees it's an African American kid wearing a hood. Okay, so right off the bat, fine. So he's that type of guy. He's got, like, prejudice and thinks in stereotypes, okay, like, of people. But there's a lot of people like that. But no, the fact that he called it in and everything, I mean, right, I mean, okay, he called it in like he's looking for an opportunity to manhandle someone. Like, oh, it could be like an opportunity to, like, his kid, like, he's looking for the opportunity because the person's not doing anything. But he's looking for the opportunity is what it is. Like, oh, good, I'll call the dispatcher. Like, yeah, I see, like, an African-American kid. Like, he would like the opportunity to confront and, like, maybe get to manhandle, like, this African-American kid he sees in the rain. He's looking for something like that. But here's the part to say. He walks up to the kid with he's not wearing a uniform or anything. The kid probably thought the guy's coming to beat him up. But wait, here's the thing. The kid probably thought he was trying to beat him up. That's why he starts, they're in a scuffle. Okay, but do you know what a fucking psycho you have to be? And obviously, and a racist, too. But, I mean, don't you have to be a psycho. I understand. He could have, fought with the kid or whatever, right? No, to pull out your gun and shoot him dead? Do you have any idea what a psycho you have to be to do that? In other words, he created the whole situation because he's like a racist idiot, like looking for an opportunity to, like, bust, like, get the handcuff like a black kid. But no. Once he, like, fucked him and, like, scared, the kid was probably scared or something. They start, like, tussling to pull out his gun and murder him. Okay, and then to just be in another situation now where he's sort of, like, abusive to his wife or something. After that, that's a psycho. That's a psycho who's like, also like a racist. Okay, but no, he's treated very well by our justice system. He is. He's getting great treatment, so we'll treat as it, but because that tells you more about the fact that it's a guy like that. I mean, there are like psycho guys like that around. There are. That's that thing. Sometimes like people who want to be like neighborhood watchmen and stuff, like there's a fine line between that and criminals. Like there's that thing's going on. People who like to you never know who it is who's watching a neighborhood or something. But yeah, but to bring on an African American psychiatrist has that like, we're dealing with this personality, and it's just a psycho. But the main event is the way the system what it's like to watch a rent-a-comp with a public defender, a judge, a bailiff in a courtroom. That's the main event. The fucking systems, no, they don't evolve. They nothing. It's just. But he's in his world. Yeah, they said good luck when he went where. Good luck to you, George. You'll be all right. You're a psycho rent-a-comp, and we're all judges and public defenders, and like we all think the same way and see the world the same way. Yeah, I wouldn't want to get. I mean, that's the systems, but they are. I mean, that's the system in our country. We have a system. But see what's weird. He's saying that George Zimmerman has like a mental illness, right? And the system has its own social workers, and in this case, the African American psychiatrist. That's a wing of the systems we have. That's the main event. I hope I'm participating in your thing correctly.